James Holder for iFall TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm in Hull. My first time here. With me, I've got Tommy Coyle, head of his mammoth showdown against Luke Campbell. First and foremost, how are you feeling, Tommy?
I'm feeling very, very good. I'm excited, feeling very confident. I'm just looking forward to what's going to be the biggest boxing event in Hull in many, many years, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Indeed. I mean, you're coming into this fight as an underdog, as you've spoken about before.
Yeah.
How do you feel that that's helped your preparation?
I don't know if... that's a good question. I haven't looked at it like that. I am a huge underdog. I am a huge underdog. Luke's an exceptional fighter. But I prepare... I'm a professional. I prepare like a professional, whether I was fighting Luke Campbell or Donald Duck. You know, that's my job to prepare and prepare in a way like a professional should.
What you obviously sparred many rounds with Luke Campbell.
Lost most of them.
What was the thing that sort of started off the hostility between you both for this fight?
I feel Luke's been really disrespectful in the build-up. Maybe he's changed. You know, people do change. But the Luke Campbell I remember was a fun kid. We always used to have tons of banter, play tricks on one another. We travelled the world together. I remember when we were skint, I've said it in past interviews, but we didn't have no money at all. And we was working the East Park Lordsmere Parade, and we were selling bubble swords to young kids for £1 each. And then, you know, all of a sudden we're just associates. Associates don't help each other out when they're skint and you know, travel the world together and share a room together and, you know, share a ring together growing up. So I just think he's tried to build a pretend feud or bad blood to try and make this fight itself, which is ridiculous. Whoever's advising him ain't got a clue, because this fight didn't need to be sold like that. This fight could have been sold. Two lads, they're grown up together, they're going to get in the ring, have a tear up, and the best man will win. And that's all boxing should be about. I think when I see these people and you know, they're wanting to kill each other at the press conferences and stuff like that, I can't understand it. It's a sport at the end of the day, and it's just business.
What's the atmosphere in Hull like? Obviously, there's this east-west side rivalry, which sounds a little bit like Biggie Smalls and Tupac, to be honest. But what has the city been like thus far in the build-up to this fight?
Well, it's been pretty 50-50 really. Obviously, you're going to get your die-hard Luke Campbell fans. I live in the west part of the city as well because it's easier for travelling to Manchester. So, you know, I'll get the odd, you know, Team Campbell walking down the street. But the fact that I'm relevant to so many people is an achievement, I feel, because I've said it before, 2 years ago, working for my old man, selling fruit and veg. Jamie Moore's behind me, innit?
There's a Chinaman behind you. I don't know what he's doing.
Every time I do an interview with iFall TV London, he comes in.
Too serious, Thomas.
No, I know, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. As I was saying, yeah, relevant. So strawberries, yeah. I tell you what, there's going to be an influx on the price of strawberries, by the way.
I can imagine.
Because everybody, we're going to put the price up with strawberries.
Coyle just bought a new house.
Yeah.
With the price of strawberries.
Because when we knock Luke out, he's going to be running around the ring saying, strawberry power, that's what strawberries do. So we're going to put the price up, everyone's going to be buying them, and everyone's going to be a winner. So strawberry sales are going to go through the roof when we knock Luke Campbell out.
You know what we should have sold outside the venue?
What's that?
Big strawberry boxing gloves.
Oh, imagine strawberry boxing
could have
gloves.
killed it.
Daddy go, good cheap strawberries today, 2 gloves for a £5.
We've still got days to do it.
Wicked. See what I mean? I'm living the dream. I'm just having banter day in, day out. This is just one big disco. I didn't expect to get this far. I really didn't. So boxing won't define me anyways. Whatever happens on Saturday night, I'm going in there. I think I'm too much for Luke Campbell at this stage in his career. I really do. I'm going in there to knock him out, to upset the odds, and to prove all those critics wrong. But you know what? When it's all said and done, when Tommy's dead and gone, they ain't going to say, boxing ain't going to define me. The people are going to say, you know what, Tommy, he wasn't the greatest of fighters. He was entertaining, he was exciting, he was tough, but he was a good kid. You know, the academy's making them both free to every kid under 17.
That's fantastic.
I'm on a different journey. I want to really change the face of the community in Hull, and we've got some huge plans. And I'm working with some really influential people in the area, and the future's bright. The future's really bright. I'm excited. This boxing is just one big disco.
Free strawberries to kids under 10?
Well, you know what? You might be getting an exclusive here. There's plans for healthy eating, let me tell you. And I'm not going to go into it too much because there's a big launch happening very soon. But yeah, next question.
I mean, we saw you today entertaining the kids, and if boxing doesn't work out for you, I think you could get a job as a children's
I could
entertainer.
be a clown, couldn't I?
You could
Just
100% be a clown.
Yeah.
The thing is, they actually genuinely like you. That's the thing.
Well,
they take to you.
This sounds thingy, but I'm one of them. I'd never this boxing. You know, I understand that it is going to come to an end one day. God knows when. The way I fight, it could be, you know, tomorrow. But hopefully not. Hopefully I'll be relevant for a few more years. But I just love giving back. It makes me sleep good on a night.
Tricky question. What did you make of Luke Campbell's comment that he feels you're on the same level as Brizuela, an opponent that you both beat?
What was the question?
What did you make of Luke Campbell's comments that he feels you're on the same level as Brizuela?
What did he
yesterday
say?
in his interview with Coogan, he stated that he felt you was a similar level to Brizuela, an opponent that you've both fought and beat.
Yeah, maybe I am. I'm not the greatest fighter. I've said it a million times. But I possess something. Right, there's two types of people, right? You're born a certain person. You can learn skill. You can learn how to be a better fighter, but you're born a certain way. And I'm a Coyle, all right? I'm a Coyle. And Coyles are born different, let me tell you. We've been brought up. You know, when I was a kid, I remember my dad saying to me, pain's only an emotion, right? I was a 5-year-old kid, right? And stall bars, yeah, growing up, freezing, -5. The stalls, you put your hands to them, they stick to them, right? So I'm saying, Dad, I don't want to hold the stall bars, they're freezing. And he's saying, hold them, grab them tight. He says, pain's only an emotion. So I've been brought up with that. And I can come through any obstacle. You have got to knock me out cold to beat me. Because if I'm conscious, if I can find a way of getting up, I will get up. And I'll keep coming and coming and coming. I'm prehistoric. My mentality is prehistoric. And I believe I was born that way. I don't believe Luke Campbell's born that way. I don't believe it's in his DNA. I think he's a fantastic fighter. You know, he's chocolate. Like I said, he's chocolate. He is chocolate. He looks mint. He looks great. Everybody wants to eat it. But it melts when it gets hot. And that's what it is. And I just believe Luke's an exceptional fighter. He's a hell of a lot better than I'll ever be. But this fight ain't going to come down to that. I believe I'm too much for him too early. I think Luke will go on and be a world champion. I do. I really do. And you know what? I'll cheer him on when he does, if he stops being nasty to me and saying bad things in magazines. But, yeah, it just... I don't know. This doesn't even feel like an interview. We're just having the crack.
Just having a chat. That's how we do it.
Go on.
That's how we do it. Last question I want to ask you before I have to disappear to get my train. This is probably your biggest payday so far in boxing, maybe for Luke Campbell as well. How important do you think it is that that fighters have rivals, this domestic rivalry between fighters?
Oh, jeez. I don't think it's necessary. I just think if two men go in there and they put everything on the line, like I do, then you've got a great matchup. If they refuse to lose and they put everything on the line and concentrate more on the boxing rather than what they're getting paid or how many numbers they're going to do and just focus on the boxing, I don't give a shit about the money. I am motivated by financial success. I've worked on them markets for years. You buy a pallet of strawberries, yeah, at 6 o'clock in the morning and you've got blue skies. This is what no one understands. You buy a pallet of strawberries at 6 o'clock in the morning and you've got blue skies. 11 o'clock it starts pissing it down with rain and you've got strawberry milkshakes on the store. Yeah? So I ain't motivated by financial success. I'm motivated by leaving a legacy, and that's why I do this work with the kids. So if people just concentrate on the boxing and concentrate on less of all the, the media stuff and everything, then you got yourselves a great fight, and that's what this is going to be on Saturday night.
I wish you the best of luck Saturday, as I do Luke Campbell.
Thanks,
We're
mate.
interested to see a fantastic contest between two great lightweights.
It'll be brilliant.
And thank you for talking to IFL TV, Tommy.
Anytime.
You're a top man.
No worries.